American-based channels are making over $40,000 a month with a type of video most creators don't even realize exists yet. And they're doing it with videos they never even filmed. They're blowing up on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Millions of views across every platform. And here's the crazy part. Most people watching these videos have no idea they're looking at AI. They think a real crew filmed all of this. But there's something else going on. I went deep into these channels for 3 weeks. I studied how their scenes are structured, how the visuals stay consistent, and why every video follows the same repeatable format. And I uncovered the exact AI workflow they're using that turns empty concrete into luxury penthouses. But that's not even the best part. In this video, I'm exposing the full system, how to reverse engineer viral transformation channels. Head to Google Docs and open the section called Channel Analysis. You'll see an image of a successful YouTube channel and a structured analysis prompt. Copy both. Go to ChatGPT, paste the image, paste the prompt, hit generate. And what you just unlocked is unfair. This prompt turns ChatGPT into a YouTube growth strategist, not a chatbot. It breaks down why people can't stop watching, the emotional hook that makes someone click. The video structure keeps them from leaving, the pacing that builds anticipation. This is how real production pipelines work. It analyzes thumbnail psychology, why someone scrolling at high speeds suddenly stops. It decodes title curiosity, the exact wording that creates a question in the viewer's mind. 99% of people skip this. Don't be that person. Now we create the identity. Go back to Google Docs, find channel name generator, copy the entire prompt, open ChatGPT, paste it in, but don't hit generate yet. Scroll down and change the number to however many names you want. I'm setting mine to 20. Now run it. This saves you weeks of trial and error. Most creators pick a name based on what sounds cool. That's guessing. This prompt doesn't guess. It builds a brand. It forces AI to think like a professional branding agency, understanding audience psychology, memorability, and positioning. Then it applies memory science, word rhythm, sound flow, and contrast, so the name is easy to say, easy to remember, and hard to ignore. This is the difference between amateur and cinematic. What you get are names that sound like real media brands, the kind that feel established before you even upload. Because on YouTube, a name isn't just a label, it's positioning. Now we design the actual content. Find Content Idea Generator in your Google Doc, copy the prompt, open ChatGPT, paste it in. One small mistake here ruins everything later. Change the number of ideas you want. I'm setting mine to 20, hit generate. You're not replacing creativity, you're speeding it up. This prompt creates titles that trigger curiosity on command. Curiosity gaps, visual promises, transformation contrast. This is the step most tutorials never mention. Titles like I Transformed and From Ruined to Unreal are formats already wired into the algorithm's success history. But here's the real power. Every idea fits the same repeatable format. Empty space to build process to luxury reveal. You're building a content machine, a system where every video follows a structure the algorithm understands and the audience loves. Now you're in control of the outcome. Now we turn the idea into a visual blueprint. Find scene generator in your Google Doc, copy the prompt, open ChatGPT and paste it in. Most people waste time skipping this step. First, paste your video title, content, idea. I'm using I transformed an empty rooftop into a luxury sky lounge. Second, change number of scenes to however many stages you want. I'm setting mine to 4, hit generate. And this is where your video stops being an idea and becomes a structured cinematic plan. This prompt forces AI to think like a film director, not a random storyteller. It breaks the transformation into clear stages, empty space, preparation, construction, final reveal. This is how you make AI look professional. Every scene happens in the exact same location. The structure doesn't magically change. Materials evolve gradually. This is critical. Without this step, visuals look random. With structured scenes, every image feels like part of the same real-world transformation. And now it gets even better. This is the step everyone waits for. Ideas turn into actual visuals. Find image and video prompt generator. Copy the master prompt. Open ChatGPT and paste it in. This is where most creators accidentally mess up. Find where it says paste the full numbered scene list. Here you do not paste the video title, you paste only the scenes from the previous step. Once the scenes are in place, hit generate. You're doing this the right way now. It converts your scenes into photorealistic image prompts for each stage, cinematic animation prompts that transform one stage into the next. This removes the randomness from AI results. The location stays consistent. Materials evolve naturally. The transformation feels real instead of random. You're not hoping the AI figures it out. You're giving it a production blueprint. This is where your video pulls ahead. Now we generate the actual images. Copy the first image prompt. Open Whisk AI. Paste the prompt. Choose your aspect ratio, 16:9 for long form, 9:16 for shorts. It looks complex, but it's just copy, paste, and generate. I'm choosing 16:9 and hitting generate. This is the result. Now you can actually see the transformation happening. This image follows the exact scene structure we designed. Same rooftop, same layout. Workers cleaning raw concrete. This first first image becomes the foundation for everything that follows. Now here's where most people completely mess up. For the second image, don't just paste and generate. Click on the latest image you just generated first. This tells Whisk, use this image as the visual foundation. Now paste the second prompt, hit generate. This stops AI from changing buildings every time. Look, same rooftop, same camera position, but now we see progress. This is how you create visual continuity, not random AI art, a believable transformation story. Once you do this once, it becomes automatic. Repeat for images 3 and 4. Always select the previous image as your reference. Consistency is what makes this believable. Now we turn still images into cinematic video. Go to ChatGPT, find image to video animation prompts. Copy video 1, scene 1 to scene 2. You're building this like a film director. Open Google VO3, click new project to frame to video. Upload your frames. First frame to image 1, empty rooftop. Last frame to image 2, surface preparation. This locks the environment so nothing shifts. Paste the video prompt. Hit generate. What this prompt does is powerful. It tells AI the camera stays fixed, workers enter naturally, use real tools, make progress through visible actions, no teleporting materials, no instant magic transformations. Even sound design is controlled. Footsteps, scraping, wind, so it feels like a real rooftop environment. Now your video looks produced, not generated. The motion looks documentary real instead of AI generated. You're directing a physically believable transformation scene. Repeat for remaining scenes. Upload correct frames, paste prompt, generate. Now we move into editing. Open CapCut and create a new project. Import all video clips and drag them onto the timeline in order. Empty rooftop to luxury reveal. You only change one thing here. Trim those slow starting or ending moments where clips settle. This keeps pacing tight and makes the transformation feel smooth. Add transitions between clips. Simple mix or fade. We want cinematic flow, not flashy effects. This gives you a shortcut without cutting quality. To remove the watermark, select all clips, then right-click, then create compound clip, then slightly scale up the compound clip. This crops edges and keeps the frame professional. Now enhance the visuals. Add an adjustment layer or select the compound clip and tweak. Brightness, contrast, slight vignette for cinematic depth. Now your video looks produced, not generated. You've just turned AI-generated frames into a polished cinematic transformation video. You just built a cinematic video from scratch. Now let's add background music. We're using the YouTube audio library. I'm using Sunset Dream, Calm, Cinematic, and Modern. Download it, bring it into CapCut, and drag it onto your timeline. Lower the volume so it supports visuals without overpowering them. We want atmosphere, not distraction. Export the video. And that's how you create a luxury transformation video from start to finish using AI. AI does the heavy lifting. You control the direction. You now have the complete system to reverse engineer success, engineer clickable content, and produce cinematic videos that don't look AI made. What happens next changes everything. Start building.